Bonjour, comment ça va? Ça va bien? Ah, très bien. Oui, oui, croissant. Croissant. Aujourd'hui, une nouvelle chanson par Resolve et la chanson s'appelle Death Awaits. Et ça, c'est tout de mon français parce que mon français, c'est pas très bien. So, je m'excuse, okay? Je m'excuse. Man, I'm actually surprised. That was actually decent for, well, I did take 12 years of French, but man, if you're not practicing it, it really leaves, man. That skill is just gone. But speaking of skill, ooh, good segue. This band is skillful. This is Resolve with Death Awaits. These guys are really good. Metalcore music from France. Man, if they weren't from France, that intro was just meaningless. But yeah, these guys are just, you know, good guitar work. Great vocals. Their music videos are always really good too. So these guys are just quality metalcore. So I'm expecting a banger here. I don't want to dwell. So that's all we need for chit chat. So Resolve, Death Awaits.
Death awaits. Eyes wide open, gets into access.
Okay, cool. Starting with the chorus already, I'm assuming.
At the gates, too late to decide if I should run or stay.
Here we go. Like the little keys out into the back. Picking it up for the verse. Let's go. Oh! Some classic metalcore stuff right now. Oh! Death Awaits. Oh. So this is the chorus. So these guys are cool with structures. Something I really appreciate about Resolve. So kind of reminds me of like the Word Alive or something. Old Word Alive when they were good. Oh, it's now like while she sleeps. It's Resolve, okay? Shut up, Metalbird. Oh, pick it up. Oh. Gotta love some zeros. I had steak for dinner. I'm wondering if there's food in my nose. Oh, and that was that. Okay, Resolve, Death Awaits. Let's talk about it. Okay, these guys are just a good time to check out because, yeah, like I said, production, instrumentals, the energy in the music videos, it's always high quality. So this is just another solid song. But do I have some cons? Let's talk about it. So let's go through the pros and cons. The number one pro is the structure to this track and pretty much just Resolve songwriting I always appreciate. So just like this song. I really like how they started off with that intro before it kicked in with that verse and then got into the initial chorus. So I really thought like the intro of the song was actually the chorus hook, so that was a pleasant surprise. And then the second verse did a little break before going back into that like riffy section and breakdown, then ending with the final chorus. So there's only the chorus really twice, right? But it just like I said, it seemed like they had two different kind of choruses happening with this track, which made it kind of interesting. But also the way that they kind of like led into the verse was just really sick with that like fun little metalcore riff before like the, you know, the drum rolls kind of kicking in and then the full band at full force. Like I love that. So that's actually gonna be pro number 2, is the energy to this track was just like infectious. So, you know, having that riff that just kind of like, and then the upbeat like drumming section just felt very classic metalcore, and I love that. So that verse was high energy, and then the chorus again, just like it felt like pop punk, like it was just a fun beat. So I just felt like the energy to the song throughout was just consistent. It was high energy and it was just fun. Pro number 3 is that it's heavy and it's catchy as well. So I always love it when metalcore bands just match both things really well, when it goes heavy when it needs to but still retains that catchiness, whether it's like the rhythms, so even that breakdown, right, the zero pattern was just really fun. Even like the screams and like was catchy, but also like the chorus hook was pretty catchy too. Like I do have some things about the chorus and I'll talk about it soon, but like overall the vibe of the song was just like energetic, fun, catchy, and heavy when it needed to be catchy, but not overly too heavy. So with all that being said, let's move on to the cons. And my cons with this is that the chorus was pretty good. It was good. It was catchy, but also like not the best hook that I've ever heard. It didn't get stuck in my head too much, so I just felt like the chorus was kind of like the weakest part of the song. The verses were really high energy, they were fun, and then when it got to the chorus, it was a nice change, but it wasn't like my favorite change. I think the chorus just could have been a little bit stronger for me. Another con that I have with this song is that it felt a little bit short, you know, 3 minutes and 23 seconds. And then after the final chorus, I felt like they could have done something a little bit different to end the song, or maybe something in the second verse and just make it a little bit longer, because like, yeah, it was just a little bit short, just to the point, which I guess you can argue, but at the same time, I was left wanting a little bit more with this song. So if I had to give it a rating, I would just say 7.6. 7.6, solid single from Resolve. But guys, that's my thoughts on Death Awaits. I'm curious to know what your thoughts are, so comment down below. Spice out my life. Guys, what you think of this song? I'd love to know. Also, if you've gotten to this point in the video and haven't clicked off yet, then I appreciate you, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Feel free to leave a like during the video. Also, comment down below your most anticipated album of the year that hasn't dropped yet. And if you do, that means you watched the entire video. I'll know, so I'll heart your comment. But on that thing, we tune in. Until next time. Peace.